Give me any second. I can't wait.
And they're off.
Alrighty, we're close to Vanilla 8. Basically, bottom of the corner of the forest. A really oddball spot to go to. You gotta walk a few screens to get anywhere. And a lot of tight corners. So if you have a rough enemy set, it could be hard to escape.
So far, we've got blue gorillas and pea-hats. Oh boy.
The P-hats are always in the overworld because there was a brief stint of P-hats in the underworld, and they were really, really annoying. Oh, hello. Okay, so
nice early woody pickup there on Skybilz' side.
Sky finds wood just south of the Armos by the forest. Paratroopa is up A already after seeing the coast. If I missed that, I was looking at the other screen. Sky goes now herself. Paratroopa heads to the Armos spot. Okay, so Armos 1 has a candle for Paratroopa. Takes from the Take Any Cave. Skybilz heads to the coast and finds clues. And I actually missed the item. It didn't load fast enough for me to see it.
That item looked like the red ring to me, pretty sure.
Alright, so once you find a ladder, you find a good deal of armor. Sky doesn't like to see red ring. She likes to have hard combat seeds. Power, meanwhile, heads to the same spot and will find sword just about now. Sky also takes candle. So some racers always take heart first because they want the extra health for white sword, defense, everything else there. Myself and a few other racers prefer candle first because exploration is a big deal. It's really a case-by-case basis. Some days it's really good, some days it's not.
Skybilz getting the clock on the left there. Let's see if we get a bomb drop. Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Nope.
Not here. The first chance of bomb drop is the first kill. If you get lucky on the encounter, you can get a first bomb dropping enemy, drop a bomb for you. Patrick found a bomb shop close to the area that was 13. That's a reasonable price, but both of them have no money.
Looks like that key shop there was 92.
Alright, that's a bit of suit cost. So if you're really stuck for a key, you can go back and get it. But a little dicey.
And we get level 5 on Paratroopa's side on the Vanilla 2. It looks like Sky's just about to head in after there she goes.
That's intriguing. Some racers like to go digging. Some racers like to say, okay, big level, I'll come back to you. Given the location here, like up Vanilla 2, it's kind of hard to get to. Take some time to walk back up the stairs. They might dig a little bit and see what happens. Of course, Goma might say otherwise. An important hit there. Sky's looking for bombs. She's hunting for bombs in the blue outer rocks. Patrick gets stopped by the Goma and a few bomb walls, but learns that the power bracelet's in 3.
And that 6 is on Death Mountain.
And that the recorder is the white sword item, one of the Armos in the forest. Alright, recorder's very handy. Lets you teleport between beaten levels and lets you kill dig doggers. So it's good to have. It opens up the one spot in the far forest. The one lake there can be opened up by the recorder. So it might be important. Sky finds more bombs, goes digging. Paratroopa died, unfortunately, heading towards the northeast corner. Possible ladder block on the sky side. Paratroopa heading back to the northeast. There's a bunch of open caves there. There's an Armos. It's worth checking out to see what's up there.
And we have a compass pickup for level 5 from Sky's side.
Magical sword and monocle rock. So, if you have a whole bunch of health, pretty close to start. You can come back there and get yourself a serious upgrade in offense. Again, another key shop, candle shop. Sky can get past the walls here. She'll probably hit at 5. There's an unfortunate location there. Paratroopa doesn't want to walk around the whole of the mountain there to get around those dark nuts. So he fished for a better pattern.
Blue ring 249, 889.
Alright, so that's a pretty high price, and given that the ring's on the coast, they probably won't bother looking for that. Of course, the underworld is very, very, very vile. Alrighty. Sky finds a recorder as well. Paratroopa heading to northeast corner, heading to vanilla prescription location. Another reshot.
Yep, no doctor's note there today.
It's like that one corner in the mall where there's like 5 ring shops or 4 jewelry stores.
There's a community hint there.
There's actually a door repair, so Paratroopa loses all his money. Alright, this guy has a bomb left over. She will probably try and bomb this spot here. Neither racer is really known for counting. The counting mechanic for the bombs is if you kill the 10th enemy in a row with a bomb without being hit, they'll drop bombs in return. But Sky is not really known for counting, nor is Paratroopa to my knowledge. So most of them will try and grind at enemies to get bomb drops.
And it looks like we have a 39 mid-secret.
That's a good chunk of change. That's 10 above the, I believe 10 above the vanilla cost, or the 25 and that's 14 higher. Either way, worth having. Ooh, level 3 is found just north of the Forest Armos.
A nice radioactive yellow there.
Fortunately, you need a bomb to get in there. And it's your Uncle Wizzy, so... Ooh, they're squishy. So, Red Wizard Robes are only 2 HP or 3 HP, they're very soft. And that's like free bomb drops waiting to happen. That's the side advantage for Paratroopa to have that access there and have bombs in the dungeon. And basically on the way out you can come back in and farm bombs very easily. And we know what's in here, the power bracelet's in here, so that blocks 4 spots in the overworld, it's probably worth finding.
Unfortunately, that push block did not yield that item staircase just quite yet.
Yeah, dungeons try to follow sequence order of largeness from small to large, but again, there's some massive examples of lower level dungeons.
Got a free key there on Paratroopa's side.
Alrighty, Rupee Boss is a rupee in the middle, so no benefits there. Sky climbing up the Lost Hills. Paratroopa is all these things blocked out. Despite having all the bombs in the world, does not decide to bomb those north and west walls. So Paratroopa heads out. Sky finds money of the large variety, 128.
Definitely not bad.
She's rich. So arrows are in fair play, baits in fair play. Find a potion shop, get the paper. That's good stuff. If you really want to, but the secret that big, you can buy a blue ring and not like bat an eyelash out.
Yeah, Sky is sitting quite well with 219 rupees already this early into the seed.
And bombs are cheap. Money's not gonna be a problem really, so that's one thing off our list. Paratroopa is in the same location. And about the same amount of money. So Paratroopa's got a little bit more money because he found an extra secret on the side there. But basically the same amount of money. Paratroopa might go for that blue ring. That's a nice guy. Paratroopa also is gonna be careful with these levers blocking the area.
Sky, with all of that money, starts buying some bombs.
Because with 4 backup bombs, we know just to the northeast of that is the level 3. And I'm shocked she's not buying, unless she's maybe bent on buying a bomb upgrade or a ring. Like, I would grab those arrows really fast. That's my personal preference.
Well, we find level 9, the watermelon level, apparently tonight.
It's fuchsia. Paratroopa right behind. So both are taking a very similar overworld route. So if they take the same pathing, more or less, it's going to come down to execution.
And it's very convenient that there's a medicine cave right near 9.
And a bomb shop 2 screens north.
Actually, that 9 is surrounded by medicine caves.
Welcome to Gan's retirement home. Ah, paper on the coast.
Speaking of medicine caves.
Now, medicine is useful once you have more health. At 3 hearts, it's still not worth buying because you still die when hit things that kill you anyway, so it's not really worth the trouble. Ooh, Sky maxes out her money in a glorious fashion. But loses like 80
Unfortunately,
rupees.
wasted large secret there.
Yeah, 80 rupees in the process. Paratroopa hasn't followed suit yet. I don't think Sky minds too much. She'll probably go buy some medicine. Oh! Ooh! Thank goodness they're big secrets, because those are pricey potions. So Sky has that as an insurance policy. That she's in a dungeon and she's deep inside like a 7 or 8, and she really needs to bail herself out. Worth having. Paratroopa decides with all that money, try it for a hint, but fortunately Doc Lewis has other advice. Paratroopa finds a take any cave on the corner coast by 1.
There we see our first bonus heart pickup of the game.
There's 2 caves found so far. Sky finds the bait shop, probably marks it down, but doesn't buy the bait herself. Paratroopa checks out the forgotten location and finds a 3rd take any cave.
Alright. 2/3 of the way to that max HP barrier for picking up the white sword item.
Alright, so recorder's probably in play, and it's so close to start in this case that Paratroopa's not going to have to try for it real fast. Once Paratroopa has 6 hearts, he'll go for it. But no point rushing right now. You haven't finished any dungeons yet, so you don't know where to teleport to. That's where it's holding on to it for now. This guy's going to be in the screen. The screen is actually pretty abusive. There's a lot of enemies, throwing projectiles, a lot of HP, a lot of armor. Paratroopa heading to the graveyard locations.
Meanwhile, Sky is heading toward vanilla level 1, surrounded by blue dark notes. Good luck.
Sneaks in there and finds potion shop. It'll quench ya. Hey, we found the D. Bow is found in the graveyard armos.
That's going to prove quite useful for Paratroopa now that they have those arrows in hand.
This guy sneaks to the cave here and decides, yeah, why not? Get the information. Ooh, Scott takes a banana to the face. That's a rough screen to get sneaked by with no health. Paratroopa, meanwhile, sneaks to the graveyard. Paratroopa also with low health. Probably want to go up that staircase, but knows if you go up that staircase with half a heart and blue dart nuts, you're not coming back down. But finds Danny Roads.
Just north of Vanilla Start.
So we have Graveyard, Start, Other Death Mountain, which is not a bad place to be. But if you die in the process, it's hard to see the rest. Unfortunate. Sky fortunately uses the bomb in the wrong location. If she used the bomb down south by an rock, she would have found level 3. So she finds a robbery. But she has access to a bomb shop close by. She'll probably restock. Paratroopa on the death decides to take the roundabout path to check out that flute. Picks up. So Paratroopa has the bow, arrows, and a recorder. So item severe advantage on the Paratroopa side this time. Unfortunately, the overworld doesn't really help you too much. However, on the other world, we haven't seen Pole's voices yet, so I bet they're down there somewhere. So having the arrows is a big benefit. Ah, with the bow and arrow, Paratroopa can kill that Goma level 5.
Sky checking out Candle Row, and more robbery.
Pawn's up an A, but the amount of money she has, another big secret floating out there, and she only has to buy, the arrows at some point. That's why I'll stop here.
Well, she got her money back for the most part.
Yep, case in point. Paratroopa kills that Goma, heads downstairs. So I find all the door repairs. Paratroopa digs through 5. This guy's the open caves over here. Has not seen Start. Has not seen anything there. But she has to be careful. She's in a bad spot with the low health again, and That screen doesn't seem scary normally against a few Octoroks, but against enemies like Gorillas and Darklets who can block the alleys and shoot through them, it's dangerous.
Just another door repair here.
Alright, unfortunately this screen has the enemy roads, but you can't access that cave right now. A bomb upgrade found at level 5. Paratroopa passes on the bomb upgrade. Also found a heart somewhere. If you look back for these two screens. We're seeing Sky trying to farm some bombs by having no health, so she's really trying to play the game carefully. Paratroopa goes back and buys that bomb upgrade. Smart choice.
Sky taking a quick death there.
Ooh, Paratroopa decides not grab the Triforce quite yet. We're deep in 5, haven't seen the item yet. Let's not walk back to all these screens. Let's try and find our goods before we take the Triforce to get here. Oh, hello! Might be regretting that choice now because Uncle Wizzy's blocking the way. Uncle Wizzy brought the whole family. Ooh, we gotta sneak back now. Must be dangerous. Let's see. Ooh, squirts past. Grab the Triforce and get out.
And we should pick up that key in the process.
Alright. Triforce and the key. Probably aged about 4 or 5 years in total fear and terror. Sky flanks a bomb drop from the overworld. And she's basically back where she was before. Para quickly up an A's and heads back to the forest. Of note, no one's seen any of the low-level dungeons. 1 and 2 have not been found yet, nor is 8. So the place to find really fast items, or really plentiful items, has not been seen yet. Paratroopa heading down to Camel Row. Probably heading to the Dead Woods. Actually, no, Paratroopa's on the right side of the area. This guy's surveying the enemy roads. So we have Start, we have Grave. And the very corner of the Dead Woods, the very far southeast corner, or southwest corner, I should say. This guy's also found about 7 door repairs in the last 2 minutes, so that's to get told on cash.
Quickly eating her funds away.
The funny part is, though, if she finds one more big secret, she'll be back to max. So it's not like a huge loss. I'm shocked she hasn't bought arrows yet, but she hasn't found the arrow. She hasn't found the bow yet, which is down the graveyard armos. Might take her a while to get over there. Because Sky's not proficient at scrolling too much. She doesn't like to scroll when she has to. She'll scroll across the river up top there, and maybe on the graveyard spot. But besides that, she doesn't like scrolling at all.
There we go. Sky picking up her first bonus heart finally.
Alrighty. And there's 2 more waiting for her. One in the lost location, and one closer to the graveyard area. Level 8 found by Paratroopa. Again, this is a level that has 2 items in the dungeon itself. So once you sneak around there without getting killed too hard, you can try and find stuff. Ooh, Manhandle's beefy. So the chance Manhandle has 5 health, which means a bomb will not kill Manhandle by itself. Which means Paratroopa at full health, ooh. Yeah, Manhandle, electrical devices will go crazy and pretty much kill you instantly. So Manhandle fought well and didn't die to the bomb drops. Killed Paratroopa. Sky ran afoul of some Darkness and Greens again. And despite, we're in the seat about 20 minutes now, but she has very little health and armor. So those guys still hit for, 1 heart at a time. 2-3 hits, you're dead in the overworld. It's a very dangerous overworld.
Right from Manhandle into a nest of Wizzies and taking another death.
That's an unfortunate discovery. That's a bad spot to be. If it's segmented heavily, and you have to go to that staircase to find the rest of the dungeon, you are probably out of luck right now. Para agrees with me and says, nope, let's go somewhere else.
So, level 3 is going to be yellow mustard. Level 8 is brown mustard.
Both are full of... Actually, not that 3 yet. I know 8's full of Wizzies. How about 3? Let's see Vires. Sky harshly fires the bombs. They actually have less than 4 health, so they can go down in 1 bomb shot. Now, Vires are enemies that split, so if they die not by a one-shot kill, they'll come back and haunt you. I see Skybilz is lacking a key, so she's looking for a key in the dungeon right now to try and find a way to other parts. There's 20 bombs.
Found that key.
She found 1 key. Found some money. We'll try and bomb this wall up here. Nope, guess not. Paratroopa has the Kindle Row proper. So Paratroopa's trying to get robbed 5 times in a row. Alright, so they're just a little beefier. We know the orange guys are pretty squishy, Wizrobe-wise. Gibdos are pretty tough, and it seems the Tektites also have armor, so they actually take hits and teleport back. Here's where Sky learns that manhandles don't die in 1 hit. She might leave it alone at that point. Yep, very good. There she goes.
A very smart choice with only 3 hearts left. Hey, we get a compass pickup, though.
Alright, again, if you see an enemy it's hard to kill, and it's not really trouble, search more. Find some items, find a compass, find a map. See if you have to kill the enemy. That's a very important detail. Very important detail.
Oh shoot, though. That horizontal shoot room, though, had a heart container sitting in the middle.
You're right. And it's also a thing that's full of darkness. Actually, no, it can't be full of darkness, because it's a underground place. So Sky might try and sneak around there and grab that heart. Or not. Because you're getting teased.
Paratroopa finding the white sword in quotes. Hint. I already got that item.
Yeah, now Sky's trying to figure out a way to get around here. No keys. Level 3 is locked up pretty hard. There's the room with the manhandle, and the room down here full of Wizrobes that might drop a key for her. Paratroopa finds the last tank in the cave and decides to grab a potion, which is not a bad choice. Alright, about 25 minutes in the seed, or 22 or so. So, basically a third of the way through an average seed length, you would say, for a bracket side tournament. And both racers are kind of stymied.
Paratroopa making the gamble and losing.
Rib pockets. This guy's going to go for the recorder at 4 hearts, because why not? Not quite. Paratroopa unfortunately dies in the overworld as well. And we're back to square one for both racers. Paratroopa has a sizable heart lead, 2 hearts found, all taking AKs to my knowledge. The bow found from the graveyard Armos. Arrows purchased a recorder from the White Sword Item Cave. This guy has none of those extra bonuses, and down on Triforce and 5. The Triforce and 5 was pretty easy to get to. You just have to kill that Goma first. So, it's blocked by bow. I think this guy is looking for level 1. She's looking for an easy access to get more anything. She has wind sword, candle, and bombs. She wants some keys. She wants some access to get different locations. Maybe get a wand or something to boost her attack power. She can take any roads, probably to either the graveyard area or to the southeast corner. She'll explore in that area. Yep, there she goes. Meanwhile, Paratroopa is in north of the mountain, getting swarmed by levers.
Which makes me realize that we still haven't seen Lionel's yet.
Lionel's are underground somewhere. They haven't popped up yet, though. See the Pole's voice. I've not shown up in the overworld. I'd be shocked to see them anywhere else. Love stuff found by Paratroopa. Oop. There's your Lionel's.
Got the good stun lock on that one.
Yeah, it's a scary Paratroopa location for Lionel's. Any place with a narrow, long corridor and they have a chance to shoot you before you can get to them, it's dangerous. Once you stab them, they stop their attack. But you have to get to them first. And despite the health that Paratroopa has, at this point, you're basically down to 2 health. 2 hits will kill you for those Lionel's. Each Triforce is 6, so 6 might not be worth digging if you don't have to.
And Sky
Or
getting
you
her
get-
second bonus heart, bringing her up to 5.
First by play. Paratroopa sees the ladder block, with the ladder block next to it, and says, "Nah, I'm gonna grab this and walk away. I have had my fill." So, top right of the northwest part of Death Mountain has level 6. Sky's heading that direction now. I imagine she'll be there in probably a minute. Let's see where Para goes now. Sky might actually buy a key. I'm actually surprised she didn't think about it. Level 7. Southeast of level 6. Visual Dongo.
Manages to get the bomb drop.
Good work on the smoke kill. And was hoping for easy item in 7. Not so lucky.
Looks like Sky is going to also try there.
There's 2 ways to go about the Dodongo. You can try and shoot on the crease, where it'll miss your bomb and not eat it and smoke it. Or you can feed it a bomb immediately, and then immediately hit another bomb on top of it. And by the time it unstuns, the bomb will explode and it'll lock in place. But easy Triforce in 7, supposedly.
And another bomb upgrade.
Which is one room actually west of Sky. They're both on the same screen. Paratroopa has the bow and arrow, which kills Pulse Voices in one shot. So, there's one there. Sky found the bow walking to the armor spot, but she didn't actually grab the arrows yet. Arrows, I believe, are enforced by the long tunnelway past the desert. So Sky might either clear around or bomb the wall. Yep, same as Paratroopa. And both will probably grab Triforce and skedaddle, because 7 is huge, massive, and annoying, and not worth trouble if you don't have to.
As for a recap, it looks like our white sword item was the recorder, our coast item was the red ring, the Armos item was the bow, and level 3 has the power bracelet.
And that's all we know. Ooh, Sky heads over north to Triforce and finds possibly a bomb location, or a staircase location. Sky doing what we call the Rick 6. Rick's policy of a race is if you find an early Triforce at an easy location, walk a few more rooms in, see what you get your hands on. You might find a lucky heart, might find a lucky map or some keys. Now make it worth your while.
Well, she did find that lucky heart there. Not sure if it's the dungeon item. Actually, it can't be. It's going to be level 7. That's the actual dungeon heart.
Yep, and that gives her the guaranteed access to the recorder. That is important. Patrick finds level 2. Where was level 2 found at? I was busy watching Sky fight Pulse Voices. It can't be too far. Yeah, no luck there. Simply a locked door, so Sky will grab Triforce and head out of 7. Patrick's in level 2, which has the floor drop somewhere. So you know the Triforce is right here. Oh, grab Triforce, because that's a scary room. So Paratroopa has 4 Triforces. A sizable Triforce lead for Paratroopa. And level 2 was found. Death Mountain screen just left of the little river there. So Paratroopa has a significant lead in Triforces. The bow is really saved his bacon there. Killed the Golem 5, getting access to the 5 Triforce. And with those Pulse Voices, very fast in level 7. Sky has 6. She will
6.
Yep, Sky will head to 6 and keep digging through. And she will find very quickly. Oh, yep, gets distracted there by the Wallmaster. It is a tunnel location full of Lionels, so it's dangerous to fight in. She's trying to get that inner sea as fast as she can and make this fight on her terms. Problem is she has no keys still, so getting through that locked door is going to be a problem.
And the any key is in level 2.
But it's ladder blocked. Gotta try for the free bomb hole. And can't get it. She might go down and buy that key in the shop down there by the Armoses. Because she's been blocked to have key dungeons for level 3 and level 6 now. Paratroopa going to finish out Death Mountain. Not the race has spent much time in the Dead Woods. They've all gone to the hard locations. They've gone Lost Hills, Northeast Corner, Extremes, Sky's been to the coast. They're running through Death Mountain right now. They've not actually explored like the easy Dead Woods area, which is right there, and they've had candles since like Screen 2, so it's kind of strange to have actually gone there. Paratroopa now at the recorder, despite the death on Death Mountain, can get back there very quickly. That's a sizable advantage of equipment that you can teleport around the overworld. Paratroopa going to sneak past these dark nuts. Again, this screen is dangerous for her, or for Paratroopa, because the dark nuts can block up those one tile pathways.
Sky did manage to get a key, so we'll see if she explores up north here or takes it elsewhere.
So Sky trying to kill them on the half tile. When they're on the tiles, they get launched backwards by seeing stab upwards. If she stabs them on the half tile, they stay in place. They're not able to launch straight up.
So this middle section of this room kind of looks like a big old platter of pancakes then, eh?
Yeah, it's probably pancake time. All that's stripping away.
Just gonna nope out of those whizzies.
Same policy again. It's a dangerous room with little to no reward possible. So, if you don't have to kill them all, don't bother.
Sky grabbing a key and then also the Triforce in level 2.
She'll probably go back in, do a little bit, and find that same problem that Para found, which is ladder required. Yep, because 2 has the on-the-floor item, which is technically the easier item to grab at the game. But if it's blocked by, say, a Goma or a thing you can't get to, or a ladder block, it kind of stuffs you. See, Paratroopa trying to get across back to the any roads. Interesting. Paratroopa, let's see. Paratroopa's kind of trying where to go next.
Knowing what you know, where would you go?
I go to the Dead Woods, because I have not explored there yet, and there goes Paratroopa to the Dead Woods. Because I have a candle, and I've explored nothing at all in the Dead Woods. Level 1 still out there. Staff finds any key. Paratroopa says, "You butt!" And then obeys. Paratroopa heads to the... Actually, if I'm Paratroopa, I'd head to the lake. I have a recorder. It's a possible block. Let's use it. Scout trying to figure out Death Mountain. Go to the top part of it. She'll be very mad to see the screen full of blue dark nuts on the second crossing spot. Oop. And the river, unfortunately, only has a medium secret. So never bad to find. But even if it was a big, race-stopping thing, it'd be hard to explain that because the recorder is right by start. Paratroopa heals up. This guy sneaks past all those dark nuts. A very favorable pattern.
Spectacle Rock just has a low secret.
Yeah, there's nothing else extra on the far side of Death Mountain. So Sky's trying to check this last spot. See nothing. She's gonna decide. She's gonna head towards Dead Woods again, or she's gonna try and go to 5 or 3 and do some finish those off. What she really needs to do is find the arrow. She marked out an arrow shop somewhere, I hope. She needs to figure out what she's doing with those, because there's enemies in the underworld that can be Pulse voices, and also having access to arrows is nice.
Looks like she's about to get her recorder finally. Maybe.
Ooh, gets sniped on the staircase. That's a rough room to get to, and those Armoses can just, if they're really fast, they can do whatever they want to.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Should have right back there and get that done in their 2 screens, probably. Paratroopa, meanwhile, finds a shop with maximum money. What do I spend on? Might go buy a ring, because I have maximum money. I don't need to buy bombs. I already have arrows. Hints are garbage. I will just get armor, I guess.
Alright. Finally grabbing that recorder, heading out, probably feeling a little better now.
Guy has got to level 3. Now she has keys. And we'll see. Because Paratroopa also went to 3 and backed out. But probably head back right now with the keys. In the same boat there, so Sky knows exactly where to go in that dungeon. No, Paratroopa is actually heading beyond that point. Where's Para headed to? Ah, the other ring shop. That's why.
And yep, you called it. Blue ring.
I mean, C is generous for money. I don't think Paratroopa has seen all the actual, as many victories as Sky has. Power bracelet. So power bracelet might be handy. We'll see later on. Paratroopa will find it in about 2 minutes because, again, it's in the Triforce room. Can't miss it.
Gotta say, croissant with mustard on it, probably not the best choice.
There's no kind of taste. Alright. With her power to push blocks 1 tile, Sky will probably go right up here and check this block. Again, 1 slot large, as I think 4 slot large. Let's see. Yeah, 1's still not been found yet, 4's not been found yet. Sky has not seen level 2. But we are running out of spots in the overworld. Deadwood's a few spots still that I haven't checked yet, and basically push block spots. Raft spots as well. So basically, overworld might be blocked off some way, shape or form. And Sky finds a white sword and, some kind of ladder in level 1 buried behind a power bracelet block. So she can get right back in this race in a hurry. But she really needs to buy those arrows. Just saying.
Well, with even more money now, there's really no reason not to.
Now, Para's thought right now is that I need to find the item in 3 because it could be important just blocking stuff. But what are the odds the item I'm looking for is in the Triforce room?
I mean, if anything, it's convenient if you beelined there, but it doesn't look like the Para's doing that.
I've done it many times where I'm like, yeah, it's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, it's the last room I looked at. The Triforce room. Because I'm smart.
Hey, Sky
Level 4.
4.
Down a hole. More Wizzies. Lucky. Alright, unfortunately Paratroopa 3 is very large, so if you don't have an extra plan where you're going to in 3, you're going to get lost for quite some time. Get resources though, bomb drops, keys, that's good stuff.
Got that bomb drop, just like you said.
Then again, so is Sky. Red Wizobs are very squishy and dropping good stuff. But she's gotta be careful. She's actually low in health. Grab the Triforce at 4. Alright, so grabs number 4 is Triforce. And heads on over.
So Sky has caught up in Triforce count, at least.
Which is interesting, because you wouldn't think that was the case, that she's explored different places, different ways. But to scare out the Triforce the way she has is very interesting. Especially without the thing there. 5 will fall to her very quickly when she has arrows. A way to kill like Goma. Paratroopa now just finds the last room. Now the Sky's in there with the push blocks. It's interesting. If you can block clip past that block, you can sneak around and get into more locations than you normally can. Without having to do the whole dance round.
Meanwhile, Paratroopa picking up the power bracelet in level 3.
Again, has a 1 Triforce lead. Fewer items, armor, same amount of health. So it's interesting. It's going to be a matter of execution again. Sky likes combat. She likes to, doesn't mind getting dirty with the wizard robes and fighting stuff. So we'll see if that matters to her in terms of having armor or not. Again, she knows that the red race on the coast, so she's probably holding off on not buying that ring. She doesn't have to. If she maxed out her money again, she might go buy it on principle, just because why not? But we'll see.
Hey, we find the heart container for this level.
Right there in the middle. Let's see here. Paratroopa heading to the west. Where art thou, Paratroopa? Probably heading the push block down by start.
And we're getting the teleporting Tektites because, these don't have a knockback animation.
It's funny too. Originally, when they first started the randomizer, they would teleport randomly. Like they've actually ended up on the screen somewhere else entirely different. You have no idea where they're showing up. Now they knock back distance and they reappear. So it's still a knockback per se, just kind of like it's a phantom backdash almost. Paratroopa finds the paper on the coast.
Meanwhile, Sky defeats the Spaghettios monster.
It's a merp. Finally, name the plot. It's a horsey.
It looks like a very excited Velociraptor.
Well, I'd be excited too if I had silver arrows inside me.
Nice, silver arrows. There we are. That's our level 4 item, and now Sky's got arrows.
Which is terrifying for Paratroopa, because now Sky can start murdering things, because magical arrows hit the strength of magical sword. And she's got money. Paratroopa right behind though. Level 4 is found. See now, Paratroopa is at a point now where... Actually no, Paratroopa will dig, because Paratroopa still needs a ladder as well. So Paratroopa won't bypass those arrows. I'd be shocked if Paratroopa goes in there, finds Triforce, and leaves. Sky now with arrows and keys. Size level 6 is next to fall.
Yes, Coper. The any key has a ladder block in level 2. Sky deciding to grab that Triforce in level 6 as she's ladder blocked from going north.
And again, it might be a really obtuse ladder block. It might be a bob around to find stuff and go from there. And my apologies, chat. My chat just started showing up. How y'all doing? There's no doubt. Patrick was a very good race. Found a lot of things first. Has done a lot of good grinding through. Has extra armor and a lot of health there. But Sky's actually got more health now. And Silver's here. Patrick, yeah, we'll dig. Again. Patrick has to have ladder. Still can't pass it down the Silvers. You gotta dig.
Speaking of level 1, power bracelet definitely required now for 2 levels.
Alright, so PB was stopping a whole lot of this seed. The game told you where to find it, but didn't tell you how to get to it. Alright, so then we'll see what happens now. Yeah, you're seeing things just die now, because arrow, 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 over. Alright, Para is digging through level 4. Gotta find those silvers. Not sure what Sky was doing there. And again, if you get the ladder, you can up A real fast at the start, grab a red ring, and be beefy. Alright, this staircase will take to, probably takes Paratroopa to the phantom spot in the corner. Yeah. Sky finds Jurassic Park, which is interesting when they're stacked on top of each other. It's hard to kill the dongos with bombs when they, kind of eat guard. Inkblot. We have elephants. We have trumpeting. We have New York State. We have a microscope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with microscope.
Ooh, Sky luckily gets that bomb off before the dongo eats it.
And another heart container. Brings her up to 9 total.
She's edging on the chance for magical sword, also by start. Paratroopa finally finds the silver arrows. Ugh.
Yeah, pass on that one.
Sky finds the book. Sadly.
Still waiting for that floor item from level 1.
Ooh, magical boomerang. Okay, ladder is somewhere. It's hiding craftily somewhere. Level 1 had garbage. Alright. So we found all the dungeons. Happy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I think level 8 might have to be dug through.
Oh, how convenient, with that compass drop right there, and a Triforce room immediately above it.
Which is kind of irksome, actually. Alright, ladder might be in 6, might be in 8. Where else they're not dug? Let's see. Lost Cal ladder, I think is required. I've seen a few spots in, I think, what dungeon was that was stopping it? I think 5 is actually being stopped pretty hard. No, 5 is the Goma block. So ladder might not be required per se, but do you want to go through 9 with no ladder?
Vanilla 6 just being robbery.
Alright, Sky has to do saving before she goes somewhere else. She only has 2 keys. It's a wise choice. If she goes to a dungeon and gets screwed by keys, she can always retry and get those keys back. And Sky has not seen 8. 8 was to the extreme southwest. She went there on the roads and popped back in real fast to keep going to the rest of them. But Sky knows she can go through 5 now, because she has arrows. And Paratroopa doing 1 might seem silly now, because we know what's going on. We can armchair quarterback and say 1's a bad idea, but it's level 1. You gotta dig. Ooh, Goma giving Sky some trouble. There he goes.
Down to 1 hit with those silver arrows.
Alright, so funny thing about Goma, a lot of enemies in this game have a right-skewed hitbox, like for their damage stuff, like Gleox, you can stab at the right of their heads and damage them. Goma is actually kind of left-skewed, so it can throw you off really hard.
One more heart container, and Sky's up to 10.
Alright, Sky really wants to, you can try that magical sword. She's gonna up out of that damage room, because she's taking a lot of beating. Doesn't want to die. She waits to check out and explore. Paratroopa is 2 rooms away from the Triforce, and has seen all the trash one has to offer. So intriguing. I imagine both races will have Triforce 7 and have to go to 8 at the same time. So it'll be a matter of a little more health and possibly execution style and combat desire versus defense and materials. Paratroopa also has a red potion from the Tengate Cave. So
And Sky avoiding that bomb the bomb upgrade rather.
she might be digging for the blue ring then. She also, I know she's not been using the arrows as much as she's been using before.
Alright, we get the Triforce out of level 5 for Sky.
And level 1 for Paratroopa. Paratroopa knows where 8 is, Sky does not. Sky finding her options. Where to go, where to go. He handled it. It was best, his best dodge tank. There you go.
Finally goes down with the help of those silver arrows.
Para has knowledge, but can Para survive the process? Sneaks past the Wizrobes. Well done.
It was so close.
Ooh, gotta be careful though. Grab that heart. There you go. Alright, Sky's heading down to the far side. I guess she had no access to the any road. She's forgotten to go to that graveyard spot and head down to the corner. So she'll be 8, probably within a minute or two. Unless she goes up and around the whole way. We'll see. Paratroopa, meanwhile, is trying to avoid getting killed. Enemies here are hitting pretty hard. Even with the blue ring, you're taking a whole lot of damage from being contacted by a Gibdo or being shot by a Wizrobe. Alright, Sky's gonna find level 8 last. She's gonna go around to the whole entirety of the dead woods and find that corner last. So, we'll see how that goes. Okay, worth looking at, and now she'll have max money. So, if she wants a ring, she can get it. Nope, she's gonna hold off on that for now.
She might be figuring just in case she needs money later for potions or something, she knows where she can go back to.
It's good to keep in your back pocket. Bomb again on Paratroopa side. Yeah, scrolls that point there. You can dig 8 for the Triforce and run for 9 and pray that you're not ladder blocked in any way, shape, or form. Ooh, Sky takes the big secret.
And Paratroopa completes their Triforce. Let's see what happens.
There's the Triforce. Well, Para gamble. Para will gamble. Ooh, pondering. Para will gamble. Awfully big risk by Paratroopa, I must say. There are about 5 rooms in 8 that could really screw Paratroopa over right now. Or 5 rooms in 9. And Sky finds like a wizard's room, which is a problem. I see one shady room. Haven't seen the weird boat room. Haven't seen the weird other room. Haven't seen too many things there. Could be a real trouble. Then again, the other option is that there's so many rooms in 9, you can probably sneak around it. So it might block you, but may not directly. It's hard to say. Sally for a ring shop, I think, to get past that wall of Wizzy. Wand found level 9. So a very handy upgrade for offense, level 9. However, yes, what happens if you cannot find any keys level 9? That could be an issue. Sky may be smart to map. Sky's looking for a ring shop, I would imagine, but she's end up level 2 somehow. There it is. Alrighty. Sky will attempt to head back to a fairy fountain, stock up my health, and tackle the Wizzy room again. Actually interesting because there's no actually easy way to get that spot again unless she goes to the graveyard, take any, or any road.
Paratroopa mowing down that room full of bubsies there. It's an unnecessary fairy drop and a key. Very useful at this point.
That's handy. Keys are very important there. Lionel's have the compass, so an actual clue given by 9. So 9 is dropping keys like crazy, so the risk of key issues doesn't seem to be as dangerous as it was before. And with bringing the red potion, death is probably not really a factor here. If Paratroopa dies, it's probably because Paratroopa wants to die. He can pick and choose his combat. I think we found Zelda?
Sure seems that way.
That's an interesting problem to have. That's an interesting location to find Zelda in. I wonder if you can get around that. By the rules of Randomizer, you cannot have to do a trick to find Zelda, so clipping that block from the top there should not be required. So there's got to be a way to get to her from a different direction. Alright, Sky has armor. She's going to fight this manhandle and hope for a lucky Triforce drop.
No Triforce, but she did get a bomb pack.
Right, she will attempt to first escape this room, which actually is a wise choice. That might lead to nowhere. In this case, the far side wall is actually, in fact, the edge of the map. Alright, Steve's past there. Potion at the ready. If she's afraid of anything, she'll drink that potion up real fast.
Down to half a heart, Sky drinks her first drink of that potion.
Wise choice. Ooh, sneaky Wallmaster almost gets Paratroopa. You gotta be careful in these rooms. There's certain spots where you walk with the Wallmasters that they can appear basically on top of you. Alright, Paratroopa digging through level 9. No, there's a lot of oddball things. 9 is pretty tame, actually. Not too dangerous. Just maybe confusing. Ah, finds new territory. That's good. Hey, old man with old information.
And we hear Ganon.
Ooh, Ganon's close by. And we have a map. There's Ganon for Paratroopa. Alright. So, Paratroopa, the early lead in the race. They were neck for a while. Sky has Triforce. Ganon's way deep in 9. I don't see her catching up to that in the first place. Unless there's a real troll chance to find Zelda. It needs some extreme luck on Sky's part to get to level 9.
And so far, Ganon, or rather not Ganon, the ladder has not been required at all for progression at the very least.
Yep. Ooh, Paratroopa had a little fun with Ganon, though. Ganon's being sneaky pig. There we go. I think lockdown is done. Where's Sky head to? Sky looking for a magical sword, perhaps? Nope, she's taking the fastest way she has to get to level 9 while keeping her health. She could up 8 and been pretty close to Ganon's, or level 9. Then she would have lost the extra health she had. Ganon is down on Paratroopa's side. Now, how do we find ourselves a princess? So Paratroopa knows where Zelda is. The question is, how do you get to Zelda? Zelda's north way was blocked up in that room. So Paratroopa knows how to do a reverse block clip. You know, you do that. But we shall see. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's see if...
Yep, can't go that way.
Let's see if we can find a way around. There's definitely a right way to go there. So if you can go up and left, you can sneak around that little problem there. But that's going to be nerve-wracking. Alright, so I guess Sky will be staircase jumping. She'll be looking for staircases as fast as she can to try and find a random roar and get lucky with that. Paratroopa, meanwhile, trying to make the center of Zelda. A wand. That's what we're taking some time for. A little light there from Patra. Trying to find a way to sneak past all this trouble. How can we get that little middle part without having any problems? Alright, Patrick does a little damage. Paratroopa has to drink his last potion. So Paratroopa is now down to no potions. And he's taking a few more buffs, so he's got to be careful. That could be a battle of attrition here. If he's rushing and not thinking about dodging attacks anymore, come back and haunt him. He's got to be careful. And remember, if it's still ladder blocked, it's still okay for Paratroopa because you still have to find a ladder for Sky as well. So just finding a ladder block does not make him lose the race automatically. They both don't have ladder.
Now, because it's level 9, the ladder can't be the second item in here, correct?
Right. Ladder cannot be in level 9. Ladder, raft, recorder, power bracelet, those things are required for advances sometimes, so they cannot be hidden in 9 under these settings.
And Sky finds Zelda's locked shutter door.
Which raises an eyebrow, I imagine. And one thing I noticed in this dungeon, not much like a bomb dropping enemies. So, unfortunately, Para's going to be careful with these last 2 resources he's got. This 9 is definitely going to be a troll. Alright, so that finds the staircase. That was close to the staircase lit again, if I recall correctly. Paratroopa is... God, it's not going to lead still. There you go, Paratroopa. See if you can get around that room. There you go. Alright. No, come back. There you go.
Survey
Alright,
says... Oh, nope. No ladder required.
Lucky, lucky, no ladder. Oof, that's alright. I buried you there.
That's alright. Paratroopa gets first place with an SRL time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 31 seconds. GG's.
Good work. Alright, we got an early race. Quick lead finding the bow and arrows. Helped a lot in certain dungeons. The time difference there was pretty significant. Scrolling. I know a few spots where it scrolled. Helped them save a lot of time. And basically went through the dungeon pretty well. Never had a risk of death. Had plenty of health. Had armor when he wanted to earlier on. And yeah, basically nothing really stopped him. In the chat, we have this Paratroopa as well.
Hi.
Hello, Paratroopa.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. You won. You're fine.
Yes, congratulations. Excellent.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was freaking out at the end of 9 there. I don't know how to do the reverse block clip, so I didn't know. I forgot to bomb to see if I could go around, and then I came back and I'm like, let's see if I can find another way around, and I didn't, and then,
Yep, definitely.
That was a really tough seed. I had to pass up a lot of stuff and hope that I didn't get ladder blocked in 9. Hope that I didn't need the red ring, which it didn't. It was fine. Yeah, that was a tough seed.
Well, it worked out that you didn't need the ladder at all, so that was a thing that happened. You know, obviously you had to pass up the any key, but, I mean, you seem to have no key problems pretty much toward the second half of the seed.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I tried to conserve keys as much as I could early on, and that seemed to pay off.
Yeah, early on, I know Sky had to back out of 3 and 6 due to lack of keys. So they're hard to find in the right spots. But once you had them, you were in good shape.
Yeah, I decided to pass up on 3 early because I already knew the power bracelet was in there, thanks to a hint in 5. So I was like, I don't really know if I want to dig deep in a Wizrobe dungeon for the power bracelet. I can just come back like if I need it later. And it turns out you did, but whatever. Didn't seem to hurt me too much since level 1 didn't have anything good in it. And level 4 had the silver arrows, but that's fine.
Yep. You both actually followed the same pathing for quite some time. So it was actually interesting to see you both find a little out of order in the start there, but like at 20 minutes in, you both were on the same screen, I think at level 7, looking around for something. So
Wow.
it was kind of funny. You were both actually it wasn't 7, it was I think it was no, it was 4.
I have almost no idea what any of this seed looks like. I don't know what item is in 5, 6, 7, or 8. Just no idea. The
Oh.
raft is out there somewhere. The ladder's out there somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, well, neither do we. So we got no clue either. We tracked around. What you found is basically Sky found. You both found what you had to find, and didn't do anything beyond that point because you were flying for Triforces and ladder blocks stopping you, perhaps some locked doors, some really rough enemy rooms. That made you think, never mind, I'll come back here later if I have to.
It really
Yeah,
helped
really.
that you had the early arrow purchase as well.
Yeah, that was really big. I knew that once I saw that Goma in the reverse C, and then I saw that there were a lot of money in this seed, I was like, I'm buying the arrows as soon as I can, even if I don't have the bow. That really paid off because I found the bow really early.
Yeah, that was a very wise choice on your behalf there. And combat-wise, it helped out quite a bit as well. Obviously, we were able to get into the rest of that level after that Goma block there, able to get into that transport staircase and explore the rest. But beyond that, it was very good.
The main thing with the bow purchase was Sky didn't have bow till like I think a half hour in,
Wow.
so she didn't stroll to that spot to find the Armos yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm such a big proponent of routing the Armos early. Like I did some of the East section first, but I was like, I want to get to those Armos as soon as possible, and that was why it could have been a really good item, and it was.
Considering that the Armos also had the white throat on them, they were blocking the forest Armos, so Armos had the key to a lot of stuff.
The recorder early was nice too. That just helped travel a little bit mid game. Getting back to Death Mountain after I died there was nice.
Sky approaches, I believe, close to Ganon's location.
Who was first into 9?
You by about, let's say 5 minutes. Sky had to go back. Sky went to 8, saw that wizard room, got slaughtered by it, and ran out, bought a ring, went to the fairy fountain, refilled, then came back to 8.
Yeah, I had a pretty good 9, all things considered. I mean, it wasn't an easy 9, but I got to Ganon quicker than I could have, considering.
Yeah, actually, Sky just.
And then I just freaked out about Zelda there. I was like, oh crap, what'd I do? And yeah, it worked out.
Unfortunately, Sky was basically, you had to bomb up in that Lionel room, I recall, to get to around the corner to find Ganon. And I think Sky, unfortunately, up 8 right next to that room.
Ooh, yeah.
So I think she's going to be digging for a while. It's unfortunate. All right, so again, let's see. You won this round here. Who are you taking? You're taking on the winner of TA and Karakarn.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting. I've played Karakarn in a tournament before. I beat him in round 2 2 years ago. I've never played TA in a tournament, obviously, but he's really good. They're both really good players, so that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, definitely solid players across the board, especially now in this part of the seed. As Chat mentioned before, I believe Nora Stroy mentioned that, you're all in the bracket stages. You all survived the first 2 things there, so no one here gets knocked down. You get to win your races every time you go to a race here. That's a big deal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, Sky will probably have to find herself back to that staircase to get that corner again. And missed the one spot she didn't bomb.
I gotta say, I'm really a little bit surprised to beat Sky here. I mean, not shocked, like it's not like a shocking upset or anything, but Sky has really put in the work in this game, and like I just didn't think I'd be able to beat her consistency. She's beaten me in most of our practice races lately, so this is a very fortunate one for me.
Randomizer has a luck element to it. A lot of skill, a lot of luck, a lot of all kinds of things mixed together. So again, that's whatever said seeding, the big the pre-tournament seeding thing that were going on about the brackets. It was going about certain time frames. It's like, well, the only thing that matters is the one they deal when the race starts, because at a certain point,
Absolutely.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's you versus the seed. Like, you can play anybody you want to. The seed says you're going to spend 2 hours here. Guess what? You're spending 2 hours there. All right, Sky heads back to the correct location. At least she has to go left and up and bomb that way. But she's down to 1 bomb again. She might not. She's going to try and gamble the bomb this side. We'll see what happens.
That bomb upgrade that I got in level 5 was really timely. I had just enough money for it.
Yeah, Sky saw it walk past it, and I was actually shocked because the last few months she's been really big on the bomb upgrades as opposed to rings. And she held off on that.
I only walked past it just so I could use a couple in the next room and then come back. I figured it would be worth it. It was an expensive bomb upgrade, but it helped a lot in that run.
Yeah, definitely. 113 if I recall correctly. It's a big chunk of change. But again, the big seed was 128, so you had lots of money this seed.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then didn't a lot of the money until very late, but that's fine. I got the blue ring early enough for it to be worthwhile.
Yeah, also of note, Sky decided not to purchase any of the bomb upgrades either.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that because there was so much money flying around in this seed that I felt comfortable buying the arrows, the blue ring, and the bomb upgrade. And I still could have bought a potion if I wanted to, but I decided to take an any cave anyway. That left me with a ton of money just flinging arrows everywhere. It was nice.
Yeah, just get the point. Sky left 8 or 9 to buy some more bombs, so she's heading back there now.
I've never killed so many keys with arrows before.
Well, if the rookies are plentiful, why
Bats,
not?
just bats with arrows sticking out of them, just littering the floor.
I think Sky also in her haste had mismarked 9 because she's walked that potion shot 3 times trying to find 9. She keeps like going past it and going back that one spot. So I think she actually marked her map a hair off. All right, so then that Paratroopa. I mean, the seed was definitely strange. No ladder.
That was a different one.
No ladder is definitely always a strange seed.
Different one, but it worked out well for me. I think this is actually like my PB of like since I started playing Zelda 1 Randomizer again. Like I haven't had a time this good, so that's good. I don't know what it was about it. I just got a lot of Triforces early and got out of there quick. I didn't really have to dig any of the dungeons for a long time, so that was lucky.
Yeah,
I got out of 8 really quick, which was nice.
Yeah, well, 8 was the last spot for both of you. You both walked into 8 kind of like, not simultaneously. I think Sky was there a minute behind you. But basically, you're both looking at the same last Triforce. Do I dig for the ladder? It's kind of what it came down to. And you both dug out 1, because obviously level 1's like, oh, easy 1, 2 items.
Yeah, that was easy. And of course, it was the boomerang in the book.
Yeah, so and you were both at the same time were missing. You're both missing a ladder, and you were missing a ladder and silver at the time. So I was like, yes, you have to dig 1.
We'll never know where the ladder was in this seed. Who knows? Could be anywhere.
Some say it's still in aisle 42 of Lowe's. They'll be there forever. All right, Sky trying to. She finally found the bomb hole, but she's trying to kill these line mills. Thing for health. There we go.
Got 1 heart for her troubles.
You just take your time. I think she knows this. The race is already over. She's gonna, do it all in one go. Find Ganon, kill Ganon, and then she had to figure out. She never tried bomb balls either. She found Zelda's push block room, but never actually, again, push the block and bomb wall to see what happens. So
that was such a huge misplay for me too. I should have pushed the block down and bombed the sides. I didn't know that there was no room to the east at the time, but there was a room to the west. If I had bombed that and found that, then I could have been a lot more comfortable. Like, okay, I know how to get to Zelda once I beat Ganon. I just didn't think of doing it for whatever reason. I was like freaked out by the fact that like, oh no, I don't have a path here, and I should have just whatever.
Yeah, I think everyone's first thought was like, I can't reverse block clip. How am I gonna do this?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I've tried it, and I need to look this up. I guess it didn't actually hurt me, but it could have.
Yeah, now again, we know that by the rules of Randomizer, that's not the only path to Zelda. You cannot have to do a clip trick to get to Zelda.
I think in my brain I was immediately thinking, oh, there must be a path that goes like to the right and kind of under, and there doesn't actually seem to have been a path that way. Maybe there was by a magic staircase, but it seems like the intended path was to just go from the east and then down.
Yeah, pushing bombs seemed to be the way to go. All right, Pig is down on Skybilz' side. And she'll attempt to find probably a staircase, because she thinks as well, like, that's a very strange location. How do I get past that? So we'll see how she goes about that whole push block thing. Staircase to the west of Ganon. That'd be kind of fun if it takes you right to Zelda. Let's see. Nope, red candle.
So there's our second dungeon item in level 9 then.
Ugh. All right, so I'll run down the best I can with what we found. It's been a weird winding path for item-wise. Level 1 had the book and bloomerang. Level 2 had magical key that was ladder blocked. Level 3 had power bracelet. We found that in the first 2 minutes. Level 4 had silver arrows. I believe level 5 is parts unknown, as is level 6. As is level 7, I think. As level 8. Red candle and wand at level 9. Red ring on the coast, recorder in the white sword spot, and bow in the armos. So half the items in the seed, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't have 5, 6, 7, or 8 in my tracker, so no idea.
So you can easily spend, if you thought ladder was really important to you, you can spend an extra half hour gambling and digging through dungeons. Very possible to spend your entire seed looking for that ladder.
I think not searching for ladder is the right call. I mean, I know obviously it was in this race, but I think generally speaking, it's the right call there.
It was weird because we didn't see too many ladder block rooms in the first place in the seed, so they were still mixed pretty well.
I think 6 was ladder blocked. Everything after the Triforce room was ladder blocked in 6, so I know the ladder's not in 6, or at least I'm pretty sure. I didn't search for like bomb holes or anything, but that was like all blocked off. Fortunately, the Triforce was before it though, in like 3 rooms. So
yeah, my first thought was that when I saw 6, that like those obnoxious blocks, and it was like the 5th dungeon. I'm like, well, it might be in there, just really obtuse. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, I didn't 100% check to make sure that it wasn't there. I just decided to leave. I don't think I had a lot of bombs at the time. I also think I was just kind of in like, I don't care about the ladder at this point.
I forget the math. There's actually someone had a number for a while for how many seeds have been finished that ladder. It was a very low number. It's
not common.
It's pretty outrageous actually. I might be somewhere like 1%.
Because you have all the seeds that where ladder are required, which is probably 80 to 90%. And then there's seeds where it's not required, but you get the ladder anyway. So
that's true.
So very unusual, yeah.
All right, so Sky knows I think Zelda is to the left of her. She goes to this room here with the pulse voices, bombs down. She might be able to sneak around the south here, so it might have been 2 ways to Zelda. So let's see. No, that's a reverse C room. So she doesn't see a mindset thing. She's actually avoiding that room with the push block because she thinks she has to go somehow sneak past that block. So she might be missing that whole thing herself as well.
It's funny that we both did that. Like the obvious play is to just like check to see if you can go one of the ways, but.
Well, as the obvious play, I'm not like bite my nails off, freaking out about being an hour behind a seat.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
All right, so just trying to find a magic push block here. Yep, there's a staircase. Where will it take her, I wonder? Decides against it. So Zelda is basically right there. Zelda is, I think, 1 room to the left and 1 room up from where she's at now. So she's definitely trying to find a way to get around that spot. Because that one notch there is definitely the push block room. So at the south side, I can't have Zelda because she's explored all rooms but that 1 room, and it's open already. Yep. It's hard to find. If you've never seen it before, it's probably the first time most of us have seen that situation pop up where that room had Zelda next to it, and we were like, how, what? So, again, the first time we saw, what room did we see like last week that was freaking us out? Something happened like a week and a half ago. We were doing a race, and like it was the first time we saw like that situation happen.
Oh yeah, well, this is the first time I've seen a push block in the that 4-way push block room guarding Zelda, where you push the block and it makes the noise, but then nothing happens because the door stays closed. I didn't know that happens. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's like compared to like you're playing like tag football, you have to call your blitz out, and somebody goes blitz but doesn't charge at you, and you just like your brain saying run for the hills, but no one moves.
Something like that.
It does work, actually. I tried that once a beach football game. I freaked out the quarterback pretty bad. So that does work. All right, this guy's be very careful. This Patra here. She's at half a heart.
Good kill with that half heart left.
She's going to try bomb south. All right, she's going to try other sneaky way.
I thought about trying that, and then I didn't because Patra. I picked up the wand just in case I needed to fight a Patra, but then I never bothered to do so anyway, because
Aha, sneaky back way has been found. Zelda's been found. Skybilz finishes in second place, 1 hour, 20 minutes, 34 seconds.
Get your GGs out for Sky.
There you go. So there's a way around. A very long way around. Ganon found in the extreme northeast. Zelda found in the extreme southeast. Alrighty, let's see if this guy sneaks in here for a little commentary. We shall see. I guess we'll see if she comes in now. But again, from my observation of the race, definitely early lead by Paratroopa1. They both found sword very early. And early bow and arrows, I think, was the big difference in time save early on. And yeah, just plowing through. You got through that room in 8 the first time. It took Sky a few tries to get through that wizard room in 8. I think that first room you snuck past it with half a heart was probably a clincher there. And I hear a ring ding ding. So I believe Sky is here. Push the dog's probably a thing, though. That happens.
Hey, congratulations, Paratroopa. That was a heck of a race.
hey, thank you.
Even if the rest of the seed went really well for me, your 9 was super good.
Yeah, I had a really nice 9. It wasn't that quick because I still had to explore about 3/4 of the dungeons or so, but I found the staircase to Ganon pretty quickly, and then I knew where Zelda was. I just got a little bit nervous trying to get to Zelda because of the push block room, but I got it. I think I was in there a few minutes earlier, but I had a really lucky 9. Lucky and good, I'll say.
Yeah, I was going to say, that 9 required much, much more than just luck alone, trust me.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, GG.
Thanks, same to you, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, you too. You're not done yet.
Yeah, nobody here is done, unfortunately. So that's a good thing. It's definitely an intriguing seed. Combat heavy, a lot of damage, a lot of high HP enemies. I'm trying to think what else was oddball with this seed.
Well, most of my deaths were in the overworld. I felt like that was the worst part, and I was so obsessed with looking for the ladder in level 1 that both of those ended up being irrelevant.
Yeah, level 1 was kind of a I was like, oh, I'm gonna find like all these great items in level 1 finally, because it's the last dungeon I found, and then there's just the book and the boomerang.
I ended up full clearing a lot of the overworld as well.
I got everything but the raft spots. I was very relieved to find one under the last power bracelets box. I thought I was gonna have to search for a raft, actually.
Between you two, neither of you actually dug out the items in levels 5, 6, 7, or 8. So lots of things are still at large.
No idea.
Well, these looked like 2 quick finishes then, despite the nature of this seed then. I guess my time wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah, you could have easily spent. Oof, both of you guys spent easily a half hour digging up items in dungeons and found nothing. Very possible.
Right, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I'll be honest, if I knew where everything was, I still don't know if I could have finished that 102 just because of that 9 alone.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that a lot of the Triforces were either really quick or I stumbled upon them quickly. I think I got the Triforce in 8. I was really fortunate to get it when I did. I think the same is true for 5. So that worked out nicely. Other than that, it was just keeping the untimely deaths down. I don't think I died in any of the dungeons, which was really good.
I died in
came
a
close,
ton of.
but-
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I don't even else to say.
I died in a ton of horrible spots in the overworld. Like I was looking at the time going by and I wasn't picking up Triforces. I think I got my first one at like 26 and I'm just like, oh man, this is done for me. And I wasn't too far off considering.
You both had a lot of trouble east of 1 and northeast of 1. That screen with the grease and dark that's blocking up all the corridors. You actually had to sneak past the very top death mountain with the blue dart nuts. You scroll past Sky got lucky spawn pattern.
Yeah.
There are a lot of grease and oddball spots.
The blue dark nuts in the overworld were in a lot of really tough locations to deal with. I thought.
And I will mention that they never died, so I think you just left them all alone. Like you dodged them or got out of the way. You never. I don't think even you killed a blue dark nut the entire season.
No, I don't think so.
There
There's
was no
not
need
really
to.
much point. It's both more dangerous and slower than just walking around them, even in the worst case scenario.
Pretty much. Alrighty, so we were pretty sure that Para is facing the winner of TA and Karakhan. And Sky, I guess these are a little complicated in the loser bracket, I guess, for us. I'm not sure who plays who, where, when.
I think the loser of this match plays Sidariel, but I'm not certain of that.
I
We'll see.
believe he's right.
I'm not
We'll
totally
see.
certain. I got a little bit confused last time I looked at the losers bracket.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But again, Para's moving on to the winners at 2-0 so far. Sky is 1-1, heading down to the bracket. And yeah, we got plenty more Zelda coming up for everybody. I don't think anyone's out yet, so everyone's still going for it. Anybody got last words?
No, just good luck for the rest of the tournament. That was a really good seed for you.
Yeah, thank you. Same to you.
Tormod, your thoughts?
I thought it was a great race. I don't apologize for dealing that. It was exciting to watch, and wow, those manhandles.
Yeah, no 2-man handles. They were really oddball spots, so they just didn't want to die.
Oh, that's right. I did die in dungeon once. Okay, forgot about that one.
Yeah, he gave the runaround. That was a fight.
Yeah, can you do?
There's always one. All right, so on to Wolf 1 doing commentary with Tormod Wolf. Tracking in was JLO7, who had a lucky job because half the dungeons we had to track. And Jake Allen with the restream. Thank you very much for everyone on Tech Crew. For those watching, we have plenty of matches coming up in the future days. So keep on watching for more Zelda action, and I will see you all in due time. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody. Ciao.
Take care.